Hi, I'm Rachel Provest, CEO of Lorna Whiston Schools. We're a Singapore-based enrichment provider established 40 years ago by Lorna Whiston herself, and we run enrichment classes in speech and drama and English in 2 centres across Singapore. So it started, perhaps unusually, that we were looking for a chatbot, but I came across Brew just searching across that, and what I loved is the response was immediate. So I put in a query. Sometimes you're waiting weeks, you might never hear back. I heard back in a day, I think. It was very impressive. It's straight with you, Marcus, that we had the dialogue straight off the bat. You were interested in what we were doing. I didn't feel like it was a conversation where it was just you going through the motions. You genuinely interested to understand what we were doing. And from there, I think the relationship grew. So we never did the chatbot, we did many other things instead. So coming on board relatively recently to Lorna Whiston, and education's a fairly new space for me, I think the big challenge I had was, of all the mediums we were using, which were effective and how did we measure? So we had a high marketing spend, but it was very hard to see where the results were coming in, how we could track that. We were also using many providers and didn't have any consistency in that sense. So we were really looking for one sole provider to help us bring all these mediums together so we could clearly track results. Yeah, so it's been very timely with the challenges last year. Globally with the pandemic, it's forced all of us to rethink how we're doing things. Particularly here as an in-centre model, we've struggled with that. We've had periods of time when we couldn't teach in the classroom, and it's allowed us to transition online, again, like many other educational establishments, but it's made us think, is this the model we want to do going forward? With that, digital marketing to me seems to be the most important component of moving a business online. We don't want the country risk of opening up in new locations, but by doing it digitally, it allows us that reach into many different countries beyond Singapore through a very controlled and trackable manner. So really with Brew, it's how do we deliver and focus on that digital model for Lorna Whiston. For me personally, again, not with a marketing background and trying to get my arms around all these elements of the business, I found the interactivity and just the candidness and the ability to explain. So I've not been afraid to say, look, I've got no idea what these acronyms mean or whatever. And it's just been met with a very positive response. So the team has really taken time to sort of run me through so I understand what we're spending on. And actually the best thing is now I understand why it's working. So when we're seeing results, and the very thorough analysis that we get monthly from the team, I can really feel like the spend's working and I can see the results happening.